Sound check. This is Hate to Be Lame by Lizzie McAlpine featuring Phineas. Hate to admit, but it might be true. Hate to admit, I cannot sing. Hate to be lame, but I might love you. It's always on the tip. I need to charge my AirPods. But I stop myself from saying. Welcome back to the Buttershit podcast. I forgot that I should have an introduction other than asking Siri how long a podcast episode should be. Please give me some ideas. I will be talking about exactly what the title says: sex, drugs, etc. You do not have to watch if you're not comfortable. If you are uncomfortable with any of these subjects, I understand. I am a virgin. I am 19 years old, turning 20 next year, and the most I have done is hold hands and kiss. That is not a bad thing. Whether you are 16 or 18 or 21 or 25 or 50, embrace your abstinence, your celibacy, whatever other word for virginity. In a world of hookup culture, the pressure feels so real. Release that pressure and take your time. I know what I am waiting for, or who, and I will wait forever if I have to. My last boyfriend, 4 years ago, and for only 1 week, wanted to move fast. He wanted sex and engagement, marriage and kids. I was upset by our conversation, and he became upset, threatening almost to We were 15. My last date, 1 year ago, and for 4 months was informed of that last boyfriend and his actions as the reason why it was hard for me to even hold hands with him. He could not have cared less. He wanted more effort. More. Boys always want more, you might be thinking. More outwardly, more inwardly, more sexually. I thought the same until I met the man I will spend forever wanting and forever waiting for if I have to. And I love him more than anyone because of it. More can be a good thing. Do not fall for more of a bad thing. I fell for more of a bad thing multiple times, romantically and druggily. In 6th grade, my classmates were family. We loved like a family, and I missed them all in a familial way, except for one. She lived just across my avenue and invited me over once for a birthday party. She had just turned 12 years old, but asked if I smoked, taking a cigarette off the table where her birthday cake was. No, I replied. Her and her friends laughed at this. You don't smoke? After that humiliating event, I started to. The sensation of cigarette smoke burning my throat felt like heaven. She believed in God. I believed in his creation. I loved his creation, and I would soon long for it because I had to stop. My mom found out. 6 years later, after a stressful night of being yelled at for bullshit that stage crew could not help, a member and friend suggested we get a cart. I had never smoked weed before, and it was obvious in my facial expression. You don't smoke? No, I responded. Instead of humiliating me, he explained the effects and feeling of marijuana. And it sounded fucking perfect. The first time, I took 10 hits. 2 years since then, and I was smoking 6 to 7 blunts a night. That is not even meant to be a meme. I forgot about that. 6, 7. 1 year after starting to smoke carts, this asshole gifted me a vape. Juicy Melons. This asshole had an obvious crush on me, and he was jealous of mine. Despite causing my addiction to worsen and being an addict himself, this asshole compared my crush and I because of his addictions. My crush was addicted to alcohol, nicotine, and marijuana, and I was addicted to nicotine and marijuana. My crush has since quit nicotine, and I have quit marijuana. I was afraid for a while of becoming my crush, becoming like my crush and his addictions. And I met those fears, and it made me realize that I love my crush with his addictions and all his faults. So, fuck you, asshole. You did not hurt me with your comparison. You opened my eyes. There is a lot of wind outside, and I keep thinking it is the stairs outside my door. That is horrifying. My eyes are also open to the fact that I have to quit nicotine, and I will at some point. It is just hard at this instant. Sex, drugs, etc. always made me think of parties, and I love parties. A 19-year-old dropout that loves parties, unfortunately, never gets to. The only parties I have attended were my high school homecoming and prom, although they were still fun. I was kind of high during prom, and I was upset with the boy I was talking to at the time. I am so excited for my 21st birthday in 2027. I actually planned it already. I want to go to a jazz bar in New York that has rum and coke on their menu, and then smoke a cigarette as I leave. Coca-Cola is my favorite drink. What do you think the podcast introduction should be? Comment down below on whatever platform you are watching on, Spotify or YouTube. Also, subscribe, like, and follow while you are at it. Yes, I am 19 years old. I was born on in. You will find it out, I'm certain. I have had 5 partners, 4 boys and 1 girl. I am such a hopeless romantic and lover girl that I count all the relationships from elementary school to middle school to high school to now. I have gone through hell, romantically, mentally, physically. What I have told you scratches just the surface. Can you tell that I love poetic writing? The sensation of cigarette smoke burning my throat felt like heaven. She believed in God. I believed in his creation. Fuck off. That is brilliant on my part. From March to April, I was smoking 6 to 7 blunts a night. 6, 7. I am not that person anymore, thank God. I wanted to name drop the asshole so bad. I think him and his asshole friends were all jealous. And if they ever watch, thank you for making me realize that I wanted my crush the whole time. You never even had a chance, you homophobic, racist, Sexist fuckers. I know this episode was so short.
Aww.
The time on my screen is 12 minutes 50 seconds. But I want to close out talking about Saturday night's main event. I wanted to see Cody Rhodes versus Obafemi, but fucking Drew McIntyre ruined it. I need to fix how I am sitting because my feet both feel like they have no blood in them. I hope that is better. I want to see a match between Oba and Drew now. Schedule it, Nick Aldis. I have to burp. You're welcome. I was so impressed by Sol Ruca against Bailey, and I am so proud of Sol. I think we need to push some wrestlers from NXT, MFT. I hate Solo Sikoa. NXT into WWE. Oba, Sol, Javon Evans, Leon Slater, Izzy Dame, Lola Vice, Tatum Paxley, Zarya, Dion Lennox, Ethan Page, Miles Bourne, and Ricky Saints have earned it from what I've seen. Make it happen, Triple H. Javon and Leon fought hard in opposition to AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, and I thought they could have won. I love Javon. Bouncy! Finally, Gunther and John Cena. I got emotional just writing this. That smirk from Cena told me everything. He would lose the match, but he won the hearts of so many. We were crying hard in the end. That is not that is not the last time we will see him. What? That is not the last we will see of him. The last time was never now. The last time will not be for years. Thank you, Cena. Sorry, I was in band, and the way our drum major salutes, his thumb tucked, so I always resort to that. Thank you, Cena. And thank you so much for watching or listening to the Buttership Podcast. I love you. Goodbye. Also, fuck Gunther.